This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, Manisha, is my screen is visible?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. Right, fine. So we have started with controlling area configuration, and we have done some basic settings with respect to controlling area. That is, we have done settings, we have created controlling area, and we have also maintained some number ranges, where while maintaining the number ranges, COIN is very, very important. That is what I have explained in yesterday's session. So we are supposed to go with step number 3, that is maintain version using OKEQ. So why version has to be maintained, and what is the importance of version? What I mean to say is, why the settings with respect to version has to be done in the system. See, basically, this version is nothing but to understand the version. Just look at the points I have given. When we were discussing about controlling area, what the theoretical point which I have given is, controlling area is highest level of organizational unit at which various reports related to expenses oblique costs will be generated for the purpose of cost analysis, with which various effective decisions can be taken by the organization in order to reduce the cost. So by reading this, we will understand purpose of controlling area or controlling module. So in the first instance, controlling area is a highest level of organizational unit at which various reports related to costs oblique expenses will be generated. So reports needs to be generated, because unless we generate the reports, we cannot analyze the data. Unless we cannot analyze the data, we cannot take effective decisions. Unless we cannot take effective decisions, we will not be able to reduce the cost. So report generation is very, very important. Various reports at various levels of organizations must and should be generated. So to generate reports in the system with respect to expenses or with respect to costs, to generate the reports, this version has to be set in the system. So setting related to the version will help the organization in extracting the reports, in generating the reports from the SAP system. Understood clearly?
Yes.
Right. So please take down the path. Version. SAP Easy Access. Oh, SAP Easy Access. SPRO. SPRO. Press enter. Press enter. Click on SAP reference IMG. Click on SAP reference IMG. Click on controlling. Controlling. Click on controlling. Then general controlling. General controlling. General controlling. Then organization. 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 Then maintain versions. Maintain versions. See it once again. The purpose of maintaining the versions in the system is to generate the reports. The basic purpose is to generate, the basic objective is to generate the reports. Not only simple reports, using the version, it becomes possible for the management to generate comparative reports. Comparative reports, where using those reports, comparative analysis can be done. Okay, so maintain versions. So click on this clock icon beside maintain versions. Maintain clock icon beside maintain versions. Click on maintain clock icon. It will take some time, please be patient. Yeah, so click on extras on the main menu. Write down very carefully. Click on extras on the main menu. Click on extras on the main menu. Click on set controlling area. Click on set controlling area. Click on set controlling area. Give the controlling area. Our controlling area is MMI1, which we have created in yesterday's session. MMI1. Give the controlling area MMI1. Press enter. Press enter. Press enter. See, these are all the various versions provided by SAP. 0 is a version 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, like this. Visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So select version 0 with color. 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 Then double click on, one second. Double click on settings for each fiscal year. Double click on settings for each fiscal year. Settings for each fiscal year. Give the controlling area. Give the controlling area MMI1. Give the controlling area MMI1. Press enter. Press enter. Press enter. See here, once you click on press enter, system has given this screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See here, you can see 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23. By default, system has taken 5 current year and future 4 years, correct?
Yeah.
Right? So write down carefully. Select, sorry, double click on the year 2019. Double click on the year 2019. I said double click. So double click on the year 2019. Select integrated planning checkbox. Select integrated planning checkbox. Integrated planning. That means combined planning. Integrated planning checkbox. Click on back. Click on back. Once you click on back, system is asking, do you want to execute the change version function in the background? System is asking, do you want to execute the change version function in the background? Click on no. Click on no. No. Click on, sorry, continuation. Click on no. Then select integrated planning checkbox for remaining years also. Select integrated planning checkbox for remaining years also. Remaining 4 years, that is 20, 21, 22, 23. Now click on save. Click on save. Once you click on save, again system will ask you, do you want to execute the change version function in the background? Then click on no for 4 times. Write down carefully. Click on no for 4 times. Number 1, number 1 second. So click on select integrated planning checkbox. Click on save. Click on no. No, it is not allowing. 1 second. Select integrated planning checkboxes. Click on yes. Sorry, click on save. I told you to click on no. Click on yes for 4 times. Click on yes for 4 times. Don't go for no, Manisha. Okay.
Okay.
Click on yes for 4 times. Number 1, number 2, press enter. Press enter. Press enter. It will take some time. Then click on execute. Click on execute. That's it. Click on execute. Okay. Yes. Let me check. Just I'll check up our settings. Zero settings for each fiscal year. MMI1. Oh, it is 1 second. Yes. Execute. Finished. 1 second. Okay, EQ. Zero settings for each fiscal year. MMI1. Execute. Yes. Execute. Again slash N. Okay, EQ. Do it individually for every year. Okay. MMI1. Press enter. Integrated planning. Concept. Yes. Enter. Execute. Again slash OKEQ. Enter. Select 10. Double click on settings for each fiscal year. Give controlling area MMI1. Press enter. Select this integrated planning checkbox. Click on yes. Again click on save. Click on yes. Press enter. Click on execute. That's it. So understood, Manisha? Procedure? Hello? 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 Manisha, are you there? Hello? Hello? Am I audible, Manisha? Hello? Am I audible, please? Yeah. Hello? Manisha, am I audible, please? Hello? Okay.
Hi, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Done?
sorry. Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right, right. And so we have created version. We have done settings with respect to version.
Yeah. So
Okay.
is it like
So
manually for one by one we need to check that and we need to execute
correct,
the job? Okay. And
correct,
one
correct.
more question, like for against version 0, it was mentioned planned actual version. So what does this
I
specify?
will
I mean,
see. Actual means actual data processed by the end users.
hmm,
Okay.
right.
Planning is something like budgeting.
Yeah. No, I mean that I'm
See,
fine. Our means like just as against like different versions were there. For something it was only planned version, and for this it was
hmm,
planned and actuals. So just
plan and
wanted to
actuals
understand like
means
is it report that specific.
why it is like
Yeah.
why it is like that, you want to know, right?
Yeah. Yes. Like is it
Okay, it
like
is something
that
like this.
specific reports will be generated only or
No, it is
just
not like that. See, here planning is with respect to estimation. See, before we suppose assume that you are about to get a project. Okay, so when you are getting project, you will be doing estimated cost to execute that project, correct?
yeah.
That is what is nothing but planning. So estimation is will comes under planning. So you will be estimating that these are all the expenses, this much is the resources required, this much budget is required, these are all the activities that are going to be taken place to complete or to execute upcoming project. Okay, so this data is called as estimated data or planned data. Clear?
Yeah.
Once you got the project, you actually start working, you actually start executing the project. So when you start executing the project, you will be with the actual data, correct?
Yeah. Hmm.
Right? So you have planned data or estimated data, you have actuals data. So by using this version 0, you can compare your actuals with your estimated data, so that you can come to know where your planning went wrong. Suppose you have estimated that to execute a project, you have estimated that 100 crores will be incurred with respect to all the activities related to that particular project. Okay, so your estimation is 100 crores you are going to incur to execute the project completely. Clear?
Yeah. Yes.
So now you got the project, you have started executing, and you have taken 5 months to complete it. After 5 months, you realized that the actual expenses or actual cost incurred is not 100 crores, it is 110 crores. You planned, you have estimated that 100 crores will be incurred, but when it comes to the actuals, it has become 110 crores. So by having these two data in these two kinds, planned data or estimated data, and with actuals, you can compare. Once you compare, you will come to know where you went wrong during the planning. Suppose if you do not have estimated data or planned data, can you do that analysis, comparative analysis with respect to actuals?
No.
Is it possible? No, it is not possible. So what we do in controlling is, first we capture the estimated data, then we capture the actual data. Once the data is captured, once the data is processed into the system, both these estimated data and the actuals data will be generated in a reports using the version 0. And by generating the reports with respect to estimated data and actual data, it becomes possible for the organization to compare actuals with the planned data or estimated data. And that reports will be utilized, reports will be helpful in analyzing where we have gone wrong, if we have gone wrong, and where we have to take better steps to overcome the drawbacks. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, so that is the purpose of using version 0. So even in real time also we use version 0 for majority of the reports, so that you can
Yes.
have comparative analysis between actual data and estimated data. Clear?
Yeah.
Right, so let me share my screen. Already here now. So version we have done. As I was mentioning, for individually you have to do that for every year. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so next. So far whatever we have done is, we have done organizational settings with respect to controlling area. That is, we have defined controlling area, and we have maintained number ranges. While maintaining the number ranges, that coin is important. I'll show you for your information sake once again what we have done. KANK, I told you this is something very, very important, transaction code. Remembered?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Canc we have maintained. Before that, Manisha, and you have started practicing controlling module. Every time before you start practicing, once controlling area is created, once it is been assigned, once these 3 steps are completed, okay, assume
Okay.
today you have completed these 3 steps, step number 1, 2, 3. Tomorrow when you want to start practice, you have to perform one transaction every day. That means every day means as and when you are starting SAP practice, as and when you are opening SAP system, you have to perform this activity. That activity is you give OKKS in the command box, press enter. It will ask you controlling area, give the controlling area and press enter. You continue with your practice. So by performing, by executing that T code OKKS, system will ensure that you are in your controlling area. Getting my point?
Okay. Fine.
Okay. This why this has to be done is generally practice will be done in the labs, correct?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, institute labs. So if you are taking physical training, it will be done if different systems will be there, different users will be using, different students will be practicing. Each student must have created his own controlling area, correct?
Yes.
So when you are practicing, we should ensure that we are practicing in our own controlling area which we have created, not some other has created. Okay. So for
Okay.
that we need to do OKKS always. OKKS presenter MMI1. Give your controlling area presenter. Okay. Right. Now next point. Next topic. So these 3 settings will speak about basic organizational structure with respect to controlling area. Clear?
Uh, in real
Now,
time also we need to
yeah,
go through this transaction, okay, case, or only for
not
practicing?
required because only during the practice, not in real time, because in real time only one controlling area.
Okay, fine. Mm.
Okay, right. So even in your case, if you are practicing in your own system, not required.
Yeah, that is it. Mm.
Okay, okay. But if you are using your organization system for practice, every time you have to practice, you have to perform OKKS.
Okay.
Suppose assume I have today I have done some practice and I have shut down the SAP system, giving /ex. Okay, again tomorrow I'm logging into the system for to start my practice. So I give my user ID, password, press enter. I have to perform OKKS, give my controlling area, press enter. Right?
Mm, yeah.
Right. So next topic, topic number 2. Topic number 2, cost element accounting. Cost element accounting. Cost element accounting. Topic number 2, cost element accounting. Right. So first of all, what is a cost element? What is a cost element? Basically, see, to understand cost element, just I would like to show you what is cost. Cost is nothing but expenses, correct?
Yeah.
Expenses. If you observe carefully, we have created some GL accounts in
Yes.
finance module as expenses. Just I'll show you. See, is an expense, salaries is an expense, discount granted to the customer, given to the customer, it is an expense. Purchase, basically it is not an expense, but we have created under expenses. Okay, so rent is an expense, salary is an expense, discount given or which is also called as discount granted. Likewise, how many number of expenses business organization will be incurring to perform its business, all those expenses must and should be created as GL accounts in the system. Suppose say electricity charges, like communication charges, traveling expenses, auditors fees, lawyers fees, stationery expenses, maintenance expenses, conveyance expenses. So all those GL accounts, all those are transactions only, no, right? All those are activities only, no, correct?
Yeah.
So all those expenses must and should be created as GL accounts in FI module. This is point number one. Then what exactly is a cost element? See, expense created. See here we have created rent GL account 3 lakh 1, salaries GL account 3 lakhs 2, discount given or discount granted 3 lakh 4. These all the expenses. So in FI module, these are called as expenses, whereas the same GL accounts, that is rent GL account, salaries GL account, discount given GL account, controlling module, they are called as cost elements. They are called as cost elements. Getting my point?
Yeah.
That means rent is a cost element, salary is a cost element, discount given is a cost element. So the GL accounts which were created under expenses account group in finance module will become the cost elements in the controlling module. But how system should understand? We have not created these GL accounts in controlling module. No, we have created these GL accounts in finance module. Correct?
Yes.
We
Maybe by that
should
point.
Yeah, so which means the same number, with the same number we also have to maintain these elements in controlling module as well. That means the same 3 lakh 1, 3 lakh 2, 3 lakh 4 must and should be created as cost elements in the controlling module. Point is clear?
Yes.
Okay, so why do we need to create them as cost elements? Means with the help of cost elements only, cost will be calculated. With the help of cost elements only, expenses will get processed in the controlling module. So that is the reason why the expenses GL accounts in finance module must and should be created as cost elements, so that data from finance module to controlling module will be transferred and it becomes possible to generate cost related reports in controlling module. Point is clear,
Yes.
right? So what I was telling, expenses GL accounts created in finance module shall have to be created, must and should be transferred, must and should be converted into cost elements, so that data from finance module will be flowed, will be transferred to controlling module, which will help the organization in generating various cost related reports in controlling module. Why do we have to create reports? Why do we have to generate reports? Do we have any advantage, do we have any benefit by generating reports?
Analyzing the data,
Perfectly. Why do we need to analyze the data?
so that proper decision can be made. I mean, regarding
why
that,
why
increasing the
Yeah,
profit and all.
correct. So unless we have a report, we cannot analyze the data. Unless we analyze the data, we cannot take effective decisions. Unless we take effective decisions, we will not be able to control the cost, we will not be able to reduce the cost. Hope you are getting the link, right?
Yes.
Right. So now let us try to create cost element. Before that, first I would like to give some points. Cost element will speak about the origin of the cost. That is, where from the cost has been originated. In a simplified terminology, the GL accounts related to expenses in finance module. Generally, in real time, we do not use finance. We use FI module. FI module means finance module. In a simplified terminology, the GL accounts related to expenses in finance module will be the cost elements in the controlling module. But subjected to some conditions. Just remember as it is, you don't need to worry about subject to conditions. Just remember that expenses GL accounts will be created as cost elements in the controlling module. By converting expenses GL account of finance module as cost elements, the data with respect to the data processed in finance module, the data processed by the end users in finance module with respect to various expenses incurred by the organization will automatically get processed in the controlling module as well. As the data related to the expenses / cost is getting processed in controlling module through cost elements, it is said that data from finance module to controlling module will be transferred as the data related to the expenses / cost is getting processed in controlling module through cost elements. it is said that data from finance module to controlling module will be transferred flowed with cost elements. Therefore, this is something very important point, please. Therefore, cost element will facilitate integration between finance module. Therefore, cost element will facilitate integration between finance module and controlling module. Controlling module. This is very, very important, please. So as therefore, cost element will facilitate integration between finance module and controlling module. Right. Now, step number one. Step number one. But before going with step number one, take some more point, one more point. Cost elements are of two types. Cost elements are of two types. Number one, primary cost elements. Number two, secondary cost elements. Primary cost elements. Number two, secondary cost elements. Primary cost elements and secondary cost elements. So what is primary cost elements? What is secondary cost element? You don't need to worry. When time comes, I'll explain. But remember that whatever so far we have discussed about the cost element, we have discussed about primary cost element only. So whatever the discussion which we had so far, that is with respect to primary cost elements. That means conclusion is primary cost elements are nothing but expenses GL accounts in finance module. Okay, so that point also I would like to give. Primary cost elements are the expenses GL accounts in the finance module. Right. So these are all the theoretical points with respect to cost elements. Okay, hope I'm clear with my explanation so far. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let us see how to create the cost elements. Okay. Step number one. Create cost element. Step number one. Create cost element using KA01. KA01. Create cost element using KA01. Right. So please take down the path. SAP Easy Access. SAP Easy Access. Accounting. Controlling. Cost element accounting. cost element accounting, then master data, master data, master data, then cost elements, cost element, then individual processing, individual processing, individual processing, then double click on KA01 create primary. It says primary, so double click on KA01 create primary. Double click on KA01 create primary. Create primary. Double click on KA01. So double click on that primary. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to convert GL account rent 3,01,000 as cost element. That means so far rent GL account is existing only in finance module. The same rent which is under expenses GL account, I would like to convert this as cost element so that the same rent account also will be existed in controlling module, and it becomes possible to capture the rent related data in controlling module. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay, so give 3,01,000, 3,01,000, then valid from, give the first day of the financial year 01/04/2019, 01/04/2019, valid from, and valid to system, it will get by system, you don't need to give. So give the cost element, nothing but 3,01,000. So if you want to have, I will give you some clarity here in the step description. Creating rent GL account as cost, rent GL account of finance module as cost element in controlling module, in controlling module. Just for your clarity sake only, I'm giving this. Right. So I repeat from the beginning. So double click on KA01 create primary. Give the GL account number, that is rent GL account number 3,01,000, same number which has been used in finance module to represent rent GL account. Valid from first day of the financial year 01/04/2019. Press enter. Press enter. Look at the screen description. It says create cost element basic screen. Visible?
Yeah.
So that means what? And here if you observe it, the description of 3,01,000 is not GL account. System is saying cost element, nothing but rent is an expense related GL account. We are trying to convert rent GL account in as cost element. So we are trying to create this as an element in the controlling module, which was already existing as an expense GL account in finance module. Nothing but in a simplified terminology, we are converting rent GL account of finance module into cost element of controlling module. I hope I'm clear.
Yes.
Right. Now look here. CELEM category, nothing but cost element category. You can read it, you should read this as cost element category. So in this cost element category, give 01, 01, I'll show you. 01 is nothing but primary cost, cost reducing revenues. Primary cost oblique cost reducing revenues. Cost is nothing but expenses. That is the reason why they have used cost. As we are creating primary cost element, they have used the terminology primary cost. But why they have used cost reducing revenues? Is there any logic? It is saying that cost reducing revenues. I have a one question here. If I ask question, you will understand this. Expenses will reduce the revenue of the organization or will increase the revenue?
Decrease.
It will decrease. Decrease is nothing but reducing. No. That is the reason why they are using the terminology reducing cost, reducing revenues. Okay. So if you have understood, no problem. If you do not have understood, no problem as well. So give one cost element category, give one, click on save, click on save, click on save, get the message cost element has been created. Get the message cost element has been created. Okay. Next, step number 2. I'm creating one more one more cost element. Step 2, create cost element using KA01. This time, what I like to do is I would like to convert salaries GL account as cost element. So for your information, for your clarity sake, I'm giving here creating salaries GL account of finance module as cost element in controlling module. So create cost element using KA01. So what I have to do? So I should go to KA01 directly. I don't go with path. So double click on KA01, create primary, give the salaries DL account, which is 3 lakhs 2. If you see salaries DL account, you will come to know 3 lakhs 2. So give 3 lakhs 2, give valid from date, presenter, and here cost element category, give 1. Give 1. Click on save. Get the message cost element has been created. Okay. Next step. Step number 3. Display cost element. Display cost element using one second. Just please be on the line. I stop sharing my screen for a while. Again, I'll on it, please. Yes. Yeah. I've started sharing. So display cost element using KA03. KA03. So please take down the path. It's SAP Easy Access. SAP Easy Access. Accounting. Controlling cost element accounting, master data, cost element, then individual processing, double click on KA03 display, double click on KA03 display, double click on KA03 display. So just I am giving 3,01,000. So give the cost element 3,01,000. See, the point you need to understand on your own is GL account number and primary cost element number one and same. Okay. So GL account number and primary cost element number one and same. 3,01,000 means it is a rent GL account in finance module. And the same time, 3,01,000 is a rent cost element in controlling module. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. So just I'm displaying rent GL, rent cost element. So give the cost element 3,01,000, press enter. That's it. This is how you can display the cost element. You can see the cost element. 3,01,000 cost element 3,01,000 is related to rent. That is controlling area, valid from description, element category. It is a primary cost element like this. Okay. So this is how we will display the cost element. So I'm stopping the session here itself. And tomorrow we will continue. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Have a nice time.